for this first show. So you've got, I mean, this is a full size. Serums are like usually a half an ounce, or maybe not that half.
Size.
That's the full size.
That's the full size. It's 1 fluid ounce. It's
You're getting
almost
3.3.
Second one, third one, almost. See? Difficult.
Almost
4 times the regular size.
I like this bigger size at 50% off, don't you?
Me too. Me too.
Okay, let's talk about the difference. I'll show you the consistency as opposed to the serum or to the cream.
Yeah.
Why do we need a serum, and does everybody need to use both?
In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, yes, because a serum is almost like a booster. You know what I mean? So it goes hand in hand with the cream. A serum is always higher concentrated, almost like an ampule. So our unique hyaluronic acid complex is in a higher concentration, even stronger. And we also added another technology. It's called aquaporine. And what this is, it's a little bit crazy, but in between our cells are water channels, water pipes. You know, like from the kitchen to the bathroom, there is a water pipe. It's like that in our skin, from cell to cell. But when we are older, these water pipes, they slow down. Sometimes they die. They do not work anymore. Plumped out, yeah, exactly, like in your house.
Right.
And what we do is we bring these water pipes back to life. So not only the hyaluronic acid moisturizes, hydrates your skin, plumps up fine lines and wrinkles, no, this water pipe technology is perfect for the hydration deep in between your cells. So even more moisture, even more plumpiness. And look at that, I always have the feeling if we could see hyaluronic acid, it would look like that.
Oh, wow.
See all this moisture, and this immediately plumps up fine lines, crepiness on your skin. If you have crepey skin under the eyes, around your mouth area, you just apply the serum, it works in an instant. And
it's so
afterwards
interesting.
You apply the cream.
And then the cream.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because it's a thinner consistency. You can see it's got a little bit more glide to it, but it's that much more potent.
Yes.
So it's a really fascinating thing, and it sinks in. It just, your skin drinks it up.
Yeah.
This is something, we have some instrumental tests that results as well that I think are very impressive. Do you want to talk about those first?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, well, let's pull those up. It's always nice to see what...
But you know, the cream, by the way, has shea butter to it, and you always need a serum and a cream, but the serum in the instrumental test, 96% said their skin felt moisturized. 90% felt the elasticity of their skin had improved.
And that was from a consumer perception result.
Yeah, talking about elasticity, you know where this comes from? Because hyaluronic acid is more for the plumping effect, but elasticity comes from silicium. And it's also in the cream, by the way. And do you know silicium?
Yes,
is that right?
Yeah,
did
exactly.
I pronounce it right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you did.
Because silicium is perfect to enhance your collagen production. So it's not only more plumping, more radiant looking skin, it's also a tighter, firmer looking skin because of the silicium.
It's fascinating when you start looking at those instrumental, those tests, those are clinicals.
Yeah.
And I know we saw a number of 16% earlier. That's the improvement in the skin after one use. That was 16 in one use. That was 100% after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I know 16% seems like that's a low number, but it's a big number when you're looking at those kinds of wrinkles.
Exactly, exactly. That's how it goes. And watch it again. It's not sticky. It's not, your skin soaks it up. It absorbs it in an instant. It's also fragrance-free, so even men love it. This is the favorite serum of my husband, for example. He loves it because, especially in the summertime, he does not like a cream on his face. He always has the feeling that he is sweating or something.
I think everybody can understand that. Nobody likes a thicker, richer cream on hot days, especially if it's humid and you're feel like it's just dripping off of your face and you're just losing the benefit of any of it. You can see how quickly everything our skin just drank it up.
Can you see the difference? Oh yeah, You see it
Right.
already on my hand.
Absolutely.
Before
Yep.
and after. Look at the knuckles, the wrinkles.
Yep.
Gone. And that's not an effect product. It's long-term benefit. It's hyaluronic acid at its best. And again, this is the regular size. And I wrote it down. The regular size is $39.95.
And we're doing almost 4 of those for another $10. This should be a $100 serum in this size.
And it looks nicer with the silver cap.
And you're getting it at literally like $10 more than just the original 1 ounce.
Yes,
So
yes.
we are locked and loaded with some fantastic deals to help you and your skin, men and women alike, really deal with, loss of moisture and hydration is what causes our skin to look. In fact, I think it's interesting. I always use the analogy of a grape, which is, once a grape is,
a raisin and a grape.
Yeah, a grape becomes a raisin because it doesn't have any moisture left in it. And I prefer grapes.
Me too. Yeah, me too. But that's a perfect example, because a raisin is, a lot of wrinkles, very crepey, and a grape is plumped up and glowy and radiant. And you can tell on Val's skin. I love the effect on Val's skin. And again, it's not an instant product. If you want something for an instant, we have the perfect time. But for every day and for the long-term benefit, Aqua Intense is the best. We are celebrating the summer fest here, and this is just the perfect skincare for your beautiful summer. And forget about dry skin, forget about skin that feels, how do I say that, stiff. Sometimes when I move my face, especially after a long day with the air conditioning, I think, I cannot move my face anymore, it's so dry. This is perfect.
And it is so great for summer. It really is.